China is communist. Chinese people are oppressed. Chinese products are not safe at all. Chinese tourists are loud and so annoying. That's what people told us back home in Germany. But is that the China we saw? Is that the China we felt? It's been almost a year since we left China, and a lot has changed, mostly in us. Back home in Germany, people kept warning us, China again? Isn't it dangerous? Isn't it just a show for tourists? Isn't it communist? And we weren't immune to those voices. We wondered too, had last year's love story just been a perfect moment in time? Was it just a fling? Or something real? Now, we were about to find out. Hi, and ni hao from Beijing, the capital of a country that continues to challenge and surprise us. We are Our Travel Journal, a German-Turkish family of 5 exploring the world. We do this not just to teach our kids about history and geography, but to experience life through different eyes, to question what we think we know, and to open ourselves to what we don't. And if you are curious like we are, if you believe in people more than headlines, hit subscribe and come along. If you are enjoying this journey, don't forget, we now offer channel memberships for those who want even more behind-the-scenes content. Early access, exclusive stories, and real conversations. Nothing changes for regular viewers. But if you're craving that deeper connection, click the button below.
We can't wait to welcome you.
Our first morning in Beijing was quiet. We let the kids sleep in. Our journey had been long. If you've seen last week's video, you know that we flew from Germany to Italy, then Turkmenistan, and finally landing in China with little sleep and many turbulences.
Ich finde, es ist hier voll gemütlich. Habt ihr kaum geschlafen? Also wir sind hier in Beijing oder halt in Peking. Und ich finde, es riecht hier genauso wie in Pinneberg. Es ist eine Stadt, wo unsere Oma und Opa wohnen. Und ich finde, es riecht hier genauso. Und es sieht auch eigentlich so aus.
Ja, guten Morgen. Wer bist du denn? Bist du die Hauskatze? Guck mal, da kommt Emmy. Hey. Guten Morgen. Hey, Embini, wie hast du geschlafen?
Gut.
Gut.
Ja. Aber jetzt nur die kurze Hose.
Ja, ist okay. Wir haben auch jetzt nur kurz angezogen, weil ich glaube, das war gestern schon so gefühlt heiß.
Ja.
Oh, das sieht aber ganz anders aus da jetzt.
Also jetzt im Moment. Sie hat gerade an den Gras
Knabbert?
Ja.
Ist das ein Wald für dich hier, ein kleiner Dschungel? Guten Morgen.
Breakfast was a warm comfort. A simple Chinese spread with steamed buns, milk, yogurt, eggs and noodle soup. It was delicious, and yet also reminded us we were far from home again, and that's exactly where we wanted to be. The winds of the storm of the past days had pushed away all negative energy. So we walked the narrow Hutong alleys, the kind that seem to whisper stories if you listen closely.
Nimmt die ganze Zeit schon auf. Ne?
Ni hao. Ni hao from Beijing, China. Sunday morning. No, it's Monday. It's Monday morning. And we just had breakfast at our hotel. A little chat with some other guests from Hong Kong. And now we are out and about to explore the city. We are walking to Wang Fujing pedestrian walk street. I think it's supposed to be like a shopping, souvenir, touristy area. Maybe we can just walk around a little bit and maybe, just in case we find something suitable, we might get something for the kids. Like the boys need some t-shirts. Lila actually was hoping to get some new pants because of the seasonal change, and they are growing so fast these days. And then at 12 o'clock, we have something special coming up today. You want to say what we are doing?
I mean, you plan it, but I heard you're going to do a Kung Fu session.
Yes. Kung Fu lesson for the 5 of us. Our teacher, our sensei, is supposed to be a Shaolin master, I guess. So he takes an hour of his time to show us some basics, maybe tell us a little bit. Yeah, and right now we are just walking through an old neighborhood, Hutong. That's where our hotel is located at. So yeah, the sun is shining, everything's fine. So I can't wait to see more of the city. So far, I love it here. I really do. So many cute streets, and people are so friendly and nice. And I mean, you have to be really careful with those scooters because you don't hear them. Also at night, Malik and I, we got up at night at some point because we went to sleep very early yesterday. And there was nothing to hear. I mean, we are in the middle of the street, in the middle of the city, and still there was no car, no beeping sound, no sirens going on or off, nothing. And this morning we woke up to some birds chirping in the middle of the city. So beautiful.
Da ist 7-Eleven, da ist ein Schneemann und da ist ein Kuchen. Das ist gut. Erst zu Schneemann, dann zu 7-Eleven. Ja, erst zu Schneemann, dann zu 7-Eleven.
So, nochmal.
Erst zu Schneemann, dann zu 7-Eleven.
Wir müssen geradeaus. Hier können wir auch mal irgendwann was essen. Ist grad offen. Wir müssen dann auch wieder auf die linke Seite, weil wir dann links abbiegen müssen. 200 Metern. Alles vergittert hier. Lila loves cats. That's why she wanted a photo here. After the older neighborhoods came the contrast. Sleek, modern shopping streets. Glass towers, LED billboards, designer brands, all just waking up. Again, after a massive storm had shut down the city for 3 days. And here we were in a place many friends said was just a fake China.
Das sieht jetzt hier aus wie in Shanghai, finde ich.
A polished, westernized front?
Das sieht aus wie diese Einkaufsstraße in Shanghai so ein bisschen.
Das ist doch so ähnlich.
Ja.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Hier wird aber viel gearbeitet.
Das hier, dann das hier.
Ja. Very busy.
To us, it felt like Beijing. Not a museum, not a Disneyland, just a city, alive, layered and real.
Seoul?
Ja, an Seoul.
Ja,
Diese breiten Straßen, links und rechts große Dings mit Bildschirm.
Oh, Huawei.
Woohoo! Then it was time to make our way to the Kung Fu class. We were supposed to meet our teacher at Borusi Inheritance. On our way, we passed the Forbidden City, closed on Mondays. So, the area was quite peaceful. By the time we almost reached our destination, it had gotten pretty warm. So we fulfilled the kids' wish for some ice cream. No, not here. Yes, here at Snow King, also known as Mixue ice cream and tea shop. Not just the kids like the products. since we tried them in Vietnam.
Hello.
啊？谢谢，谢谢。Kannst auch Danke sagen, sag ich.
Ein Bäckerrolle für Männer. Schneemann-Eis. Umgerechnet 30.
Vielleicht Shisha.
3,35 € für alle 4 zusammen. Das ist günstig. Das ist wirklich günstig. Und dafür müssen wir das für 1 bezahlen.
War er gar nicht. Echt? Ich habe nichts gehört.
Right across was a costume rental shop. Have you ever tried to wear traditional Chinese royal clothes like this? Maybe we'll do that in the future at some point. For now, we were fine simply watching the scenery. We had other plans anyways.
Hallo, wo sind wir gerade? Er liegt nicht weg, glaube ich. Hallo, wir sind gerade in Peking, also auf so einem Palasttempel, glaube ich. Und was machen wir da? Also gleich machen wir Kung Fu. Ja. 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 Also wir sind in so einer Kung Fu-Klasse und haben da heute eine Kung Fu-Stunde. Ja. Freust du dich schon? Ja. Und du? Nur ja oder? Ja. Ja. Also ich freue mich auf jeden Fall. Doch, ich freue mich.
Ni hao. So we are at the Hall of Pudu Temple, and it's quite an exclusive entry because there's a sign at the front door that you're not allowed, as a foreigner, you're not allowed to go in here. But I booked a Kung Fu class, just as the boys mentioned, and it's in this very special location of Pudu Temple. So we're looking forward to that. I have no idea what to expect. It wasn't just about kicks and punches. After we learned about the historical side, we did some warm-up, and the teacher spoke with calm authority. He told us how Kung Fu is less about fighting and more about finding flow with your body, your thoughts, and even your surroundings.
Before that, it was Ming Dynasty. It was also a prince palace, and before that was Yuan Dynasty. So that's 700 years ago. That's a separate platform.
所以说，宁安十拳，必挨一肘；宁安十肘，必挨一膝。打断我们的肋骨只需要2斤的力量，但是有皮有肉有骨头，不像树枝一样，我们看到直接折掉。10拳不一定把人击倒，一肘可以把人击倒；10肘不一定把骨头打折，一膝可以把人骨头打折。因为我们学会走路都靠我们2条腿来支撑我们的体重。
So among those parts of our body, and the most powerful one is the knee kick, because our legs are very powerful and since it's supporting our body weight and keep walking. And then the second one is the elbow hit, and then is the fist hand. So you should always avoid to get knee kicked by others, especially rib areas. It's very easy to be broken. So don't get, he was saying like you would rather to get hit 10 times by elbow, but not once by knee kick.
所以说，在街头打斗的话，观察对方是否手里边持有武器，这是第一。第二个是，无论对方看对方的站位，无论对方高矮胖瘦，如果对方的话都是这样面对我们的话，不要怕。
So first, when you meet somebody, possibly danger on the street, first things you should see whether they have weapon, and then the second thing you analyze to how is the way they're approaching to you. So if they're approaching to you in this front way, it should be okay.
因为对方裆部、腹部、喉部全暴露在我们面前。如果对方想攻击我们的话，他需要挥手。他挥手的话，人出于本能，他本能反应，他会躲开。
Because in this way, all his middle line is open.
Yeah.
So his throat, his heart, and his bottom, and is open for attacking. And if he want to attack you, he need to pull back his hand, and you get the time to react.
如果对方侧着身子靠近我们的话，我们应该提高警惕。
If they approaching you in side step, you should be cautious.
Yes.
That means it's professional.
因为对方直接可以来攻击我们。
He very efficient, directly attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
你们可以感受一下 ，OK？
So he like to try the difference.
如果这样站立的话 ，OK， 能。OK。但是侧着身子站，能，推不动。如果你这样站，能 ，OK， 但是侧着身子站。
Jetzt mal erstmal Beine zusammen.
As we moved slowly, learning simple stances, we realized how much this moment mirrored our approach to China. We weren't trying to conquer it or even fully understand it. We just wanted to try it out. Be in it. Move with it. It made sense. Throughout the next days, we always found little interactions or gimmicks that reminded us of this lesson. Sometimes it was a greeting, sometimes a certain move. Now we wonder, is Kung Fu part of Chinese culture? Or is Chinese culture Kung Fu in action? What do you think? After the lesson, we were hungry, and we found ourselves in a restaurant that served Peking Duck to many local families, a signature dish of Beijing. So now we are at a typical Beijing, I would call it noodle and duck restaurant. So we got some noodles and some radish salad, which was so good. And we had Peking duck, crispy, rich and perfect for sharing.
Wie das essen soll. Macht ihr jetzt noch Wasser rein oder was?
Das ist nicht, keine Ahnung.
Ich glaube, das ist man so, weil sonst hätten die das Wasser doch da drinnen gelassen, oder?
Aber eigentlich in der Hand, Emmy, nicht auf dem Tisch. Nicht auf den Tisch legen. Einfach in der Hand machen. Was hast du da? Hast du da jetzt eine Ente reingemacht? Und dann hier, so eine Beilage kommt dazu. Das ist irgendwie gut.
Wie schmeckt die Ente?
Sehr lecker.
Aber jetzt zusammen mit verschiedenen Dings. Echt. Hier, probiert ihr auch mal? So Beilage? Nee.
Fleisch.
Das ist richtig hart.
Das schmeckt ein bisschen so ähnlich.
Schmeckt geil.
Ist das eigentlich nur das Fleisch? Ich habe nur die Haut gegessen. Schmeckt aber schon lecker genug. Lecker.
Ja.
Dining out in China always comes with little surprises.
Pickled garlic probieren. Gesundheit. Das ist echt gut.
With new energy, we were ready to explore more of what China had to offer.
Mit dem Massagestühlen und sowas.
We just ordered one.
You just ordered a car?
Just ordered a 009. One of the numbers.
So
009. 009.
so when do we
ZEEKR 009.
when will we get it
It's not
delivered?
much available in Germany.
So no availability in Germany? Then I guess we have to keep driving cars without screens in the backseat or massage seats for the time being. Next up, we were thinking of visiting the 798 Art District because Emmett is a little artist himself. But instead, we went someplace else, where I had heard we can feel the soul of Beijing, especially in the late afternoon. The metro, by the way, was everything we remembered from last year in Shanghai. Clean, fast, and easy to use. Yes, sometimes crowded, but never chaotic, and always very, very affordable. And when we stepped out at Sichahai, it was like stepping into the heartbeat of young China.
Mal die Augen.
Sah ein bisschen genervt aus.
Ja, weil wahrscheinlich jeder stehen bleibt, weil jeder ist so, guck mal, siehst du die Nächsten da schon?
Ich glaube, ja, die war eben auch verhauen schon da. Und ihr macht mit der Kamera so.
But not just cats got filmed there. Girls posed for photos by the lake. Men went fishing. Older gentlemen even went swimming.
So sitzen bleibt. Die könnte aber noch weggehen.
Ah, sie hat die DJI Pocket 3. Vielleicht will sie ja tauschen.
Eine Mischung aus. Keine Ahnung was. In der
Da versucht irgendjemand von der anderen Seite zu angeln.
Here you see life fully lived. We loved those moments where we felt that sense that China wasn't looking back. It was moving forward, confidently and creatively.
Ah, die springen ja rein. Hallo. Die springen hier rein. Ach so. Die balancieren da oder was?
People try to sell small toys or crafts. Emmett got himself a slingshot from this friendly fella. Kids ran around and laughed. Moms chatted. Many gentlemen played games together or watched others do it. I would have loved to understand it, but was too shy to ask. Whenever you are in the area, we can only recommend to take a stroll around the lakes. And maybe you even make some new friends. Jetzt hat gewunken, glaube ich. Traut sich nicht. Vielleicht auch ganz gut so. Ni hao.
Wow.
I'm getting tired.
Jet lag. The jet lag
kicks. Yeah, jet lag kicks in. I got up at 1:30 last night, which means I'm already up quite long today because now it's 5:19 p.m. Yeah, and I think we're on our way back now. We'll take the metro back to our neighborhood, maybe go to a convenience store. The kids want to get some snacks, and I think as soon as we get back into the room, I'm pretty sure I'll be down and fast asleep. Was macht ihr?
Emmy, warte doch mal. Mach jetzt Partnertanz. Ja.
Partnertanz?
Das sagt man nicht. Warte. Und dann macht man so.
Okay. Yeah, it was time to move back to our accommodation. We had more than 20,000 steps on our watches and still had some way to go. Then Malik saw some live music and was tempted to join. What do you think would have been the people's reaction if a 9-year-old from Europe had spontaneously played drums? Well, I took him by the hand and we moved on. It wasn't a simple day. We already saw so much and had experiences that meant everything. China still felt like China, even after all the time and distance.
Am Anfang ist alles mega voll, und wenn du dann je weiter du gehst, desto weniger ist los.
Ja.
Dann haben wir doch schon mal.
Thanks for spending this day with us. If you felt something, leave us a comment. We read them all. Share this video with someone who still thinks they know China. And if you want to see more, support us. Join the journey behind the scenes. Check out our travel journal membership. Early videos, bonus content, and real moments. Next up, a day we'll never forget.
Wir sind jetzt auf einer Mission.
One of the most iconic places in China and one of our biggest emotional moments yet.
Emmy,
Ja.
lass uns das jetzt einfach so machen.
Ja, wir machen das.
Zaijian from China.